Sziasztok, Jöci vagyok. Ismét egy klasszikus kalandjátékot vettünk elő. Hát, ez nem annyira klasszik, mint mondjuk a Monkey Island, vagy a Larry, vagy a Siberia, de nagyon jó kis humorral megáldott vámpíros történet lesz. A címből láthatjátok a Vampyre Story. Nagyon blőd humora van a játéknak. Egyetlen hibája az volt szegénynek, hogy amikor ez a játék 2010-ben kijött, akkor már, hogy is mondjam nektek, voltak jobb játékok, más lett a világ, mások lettek a trendek.
Well, Froderick, did you enjoy my singing?
I'm sure it was very nice, but seeing as how I'm a bat and all, I wouldn't trust my opinion on opera. But if you knew the Draxsylvania polka, then I'm your bat.
I just cannot tell if it was good or not. If only I were back at the Pelly Academy. Oh, I just wish I were back in Pelly altogether.
Yuck! Hey, don't worry, babe. I'll get you out of here. All we gotta do is stick to the P-L-A-N. Capiche?
Thank you, Froderick. Oh, you're so good to me.
You've been pretty good to me, too. Besides, hanging out with you, I get a chance to torment Mr. Short, Pale, and Stupid.
I heard that.
Oh! Speak of the devil. Aren't you running a little late tonight, errand boy?
I'm starving, Shrowdy. I need my wine.
Yes, Mona, my love. I shall go off right away and begin hunting for looking for a wine shop in town. I know just the place. They have an excellent selection of the finest wines. O positive, O negative, my favorite.
Yeah, I'm sure 10 minutes from now will be an excellent vintage.
Are you still here?
Who, me? No.
All right, he's gone. Quick!
Hey, you know he's getting blood, right? You drink blood.
Shh! Now is not the time to start that old argument. It's not blood, it's just... well,
A real thick and salty tasting Merlot with a little iron aftertaste? Is that what that is?
something like that, yeah.
You know, the Nile is not just a river in colonized British Egyptian Sudan.
Out with it, damn you.
Did you see which one?
Yeah, the third one on the left, I think. Or was it the first one? You know, I really didn't get a good look, but definitely on the left. The last three.
Oh, man! At this rate, I am never going to get off this island.
Patience, child. The stars have aligned and things are about to get interesting.
What was that?
What was what?
Quickly, up to my balcony.
Why? What's going on?
Surprise! Balku, huh? quickly!
No, Mona, my love. I shall never set you free. Don't you know you're mine? Forever!
I am free, Project! Free!
I hear you, jeez. I got pretty big ears if you hadn't noticed. And you're not totally free. You still have to find the key to the boathouse. Till then, you're stuck here.
Oh, right. Good point.
That was very unusual. He said Mona? Who is this Mona, I wonder? Our work here is most decidedly not done.
Hát, a miénk is csak most fog kezdődni. Mona nem igazán akarja elfogadni azt a tényt, hogy ő vámpír. Egy párizsi operaénekesnő, akit ez a törpe elcsalt és vámpírrá tett. A zene az nagyon jó pofa az egész játékban. Kicsit ilyen Tim Burton-ös egyébként. Látjátok, itt udvarol neki. Tehát ugye visszautasítást kapott. De nyilván no, és ez lenne az intro. És megérkeztünk ide. Az első fő feladatunk, hogy ennek a csónakháznak
There's no way I can
a
open this thing
kulcsát
unless we find that key.
megszerezzük. Hát valahogy ki kell jutni. Na most itt ez már annyira modernebb játék, ugye, hogy a tab megnyomásával tudunk nézelődni.
Let's go see what's up.
Itt még semmit nem tudunk csinálni, csak fontos, hogy tudjuk, hogy ez itt van. Ez egy kicsit nehezebben észrevehető hely volt nekem. No, hát el kéne kérnünk ettől a gargolytól a kulcsot, de hát ez ugye nem fog menni. Nem olyan egyértelmű.
Now, Mr. Gargoyle, would you please be so kind as to give me the key that Shrowdy has hidden inside of you? Pretty please, with sugar on top?
Nem áll velünk szóba. Na most annyi van, hogy mivel Mona nagyon lassan sétál mindenhova, és nem tudunk kétszer kattintani, ezért a space-t kell nyomni, hogy a következő kép betöltsön. A tárgyhasználat is kétféleképpen működik, nézzétek csak. Az egyik, hogyha el akarsz venni valamit, mondjuk itt ezt a rozsdás
It's
kardot.
so rusty. It will definitely shatter if I hit anything with it, but it may have other uses. I'll remember it's here.
Látjátok, akkor Mona nem teszi el, mert nem végtelen ugye az ő kis leple, hanem megjegyzi, hogy ott van, és ha kell, akkor érte jön.
I can't reach it from here.
Ezt itt látjátok, itt van ez a zászló.
It's a rather ornate hanging banner.
It's the Von Kiefer family crest. A two-headed vulture holding some thigh bones.
I can't make out the family motto. Fudzik?
Get to pickin' while the pickings are good. Words to live by.
The tapestry is fairly loose. I'm not going to pull it down right now, but if I need it at some point, I'll remember that it's here.
No, ugye ami így meg van csak jegyezve, az ilyen kékes színű. Itt van Mona szobája. Itt több dolgot is el kell vennünk. Elsőként ezt a
I better
testápolót.
take this. I might need it at some point.
Így van. De nem is olyan későn lesz szükségünk.
I'd better grab this.
A parfümöt el kell venni innen. Valamint itt egy kicsit arrébb jöttünk, akkor itt vannak ilyen
After we escape, we won't have
magvak,
time to stop and eat.
amikre
So we better
szintén
bring these
szükségünk
along.
lesz. Akkor itt vannak a vázák, figyeljétek a párbeszédet.
I might need that, but I can't carry it around with me. I'll keep it in mind.
A vázák, figyelj.
It's a lovely collection of vases.
Mona? Those aren't faces.
What do you mean?
You see the names on them? Edgar von Trapperkeeper, Ferris von Bueller, Klaus von Kiefer? Vases generally don't have proper names or titles. Those are all of the Baroness's dead husbands.
And all this time I thought they were just designer potpourri containers. She sure had a
Mona
lot
nem
of unlucky
igazából képbe
husbands.
itt
Yeah, unlucky that they met her.
a dolgokkal. Na, ami itt az ágy alatt van, egy parfüm utántöltő. Hát, azonnal magunkhoz kell
I'm going to
szólítani.
take this.
Illetve... Így hirtelen, amire szükségünk van, az ez a kis kütyű.
This animal noise toy just might come in handy.
Na, és akkor most elég jók vagyunk ahhoz, hogy elinduljunk megoldani ennek az ajtó kulcsának a rejtélyét. Amihez ide hátra kell jönni. Látjátok, ez a baj, hogy ilyen nagyon lassan sétál Mona, ezért nyomni kell a space-t. Ide jövünk ebbe a kínzókamrába. Ami fontos, hogy itt meg kell jegyeznünk, hogy itt van ez a buzog.
I bet a big, heavy hitting thing might be useful somewhere, but I'm not going to carry it around. I'll keep it in mind, though.
Oké. Ezek után itt nagyon jó pofa szereplők vannak. Például ez a vas szűz, akivel leállunk egy kicsit beszélgetni.
Hello there.
Ugye ez egy kínzó
Well,
eszköz.
hello there, dearie. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
You can talk.
Oh, don't be frightened, my dears. I won't harm you.
Who are you?
My name is Barbara, although my friends call me Barb. Get it, Barb?
Yeah, I think we get it. Bob, as in a sharp metal device that slowly and painfully rends flesh as it gets pushed into some poor bastard's body? That's downright hilarious. Well, maybe that guy doesn't find it so funny.
Oh, just ignore him. I mean, that.
Aside from torturing people, what do you do down here?
Well, I'm actually the torture chamber stenographer. It's my job to record what's being said down here when Shrowdy or the Baroness are, in a serious discussion with her, guests.
What kind of stuff have you heard? Could you tell us?
Oh, sure. I don't think that would harm anything. I like to think of myself as an open book. And speaking of books, that's what the Baroness would usually be asking about. Shrowdy, on the other hand, he usually didn't ask anything at all.
Was Shrowdy too shy?
No, too sadistic. The one fellow over there without his head, Shrowdy really went after. That's right around the time when the Baroness disappeared. Curious thing about that guest.
What?
He didn't bleed at all. Shrowdy took one whack at his head and it fell on the floor and shattered like a Ming vase. Very, very odd. Even for around here.
Book? What book?
Oh, yes. The Book of Shrouds was always the topic of discussion for the Baroness. It was mostly various priests, scholars, magicians, historians, and, holy men that the Baroness would bring down here. She was definitely trying to extract knowledge from them about that book.
When was the last time you saw the Baroness?
She was torturing that headless man over there several years ago. After she got the information she wanted, she left the castle in a hurry and never returned.
Do you have this session memorized right before the Baroness left?
Yes, let me see. I believe I have it here. It's been a few years. Oh. Here I go. Man from Cabal. Ouch, ouch, ouch. It hurts so much. Ah, I can't take it. Ah.
Do you think you could skip ahead a little bit to where he was actually talking?
Yes, of course. Man from Cabal. Yes, I have the tome you're looking for. It will give you all the secrets to unlocking the book. Baroness, tell me where it is or I'm going to shove this hot poker.
Oh my! Could we please, skip ahead a little bit more?
Oh, certainly. Man from Cabal. The tome is in my camp, buried at the base of a large oak tree near the Vargo Pass crossroads. Baroness, you'd better not be lying to me or when I return you will feel pain as you have never felt it before. After that, the Baroness disappeared. A few days later, Shrowdy came downstairs screaming about a trap. He took an axe and tried to chop the poor fellow's head off. But when the head rolled off, there was no blood. It wasn't a man at all. It was some kind of talking clay statue or some such.
I think it's called a clay golem.
How do you know about that?
Used to play a lot of Dungeons and Dogs. The clay golems dropped a lot of loot and were pretty aggro.
I should have known. Bob, please go on.
Apparently, somebody was laying a trap for the Baroness. And it must have worked, for she never returned.
What did Shrowdy do after that?
I believe he searched frantically for months, but he didn't find a single trace of her at Vargo Pass or anywhere else in Draxsylvania. Poor little monster. He lost his mommy so young. He was devoted to her, you know. He got lonely and left on holiday soon after that. He came back occasionally with a new female companion, but he seemed to grow tired of each one after a time. Then off he would go again.
Hey, Mona, that may explain why you're here.
Yes, from what I've seen, he likes you best of them so far. Maybe it's because you look so much like her.
Like whom?
Oh, his mother, the Baroness, of course.
Kicsit komplexusos a törpe.
What was this cabal you mentioned?
I don't know, but I do recall they all seemed to wear a belt that had a gold circle with a star in the middle and an eye in the middle of the star. The Baroness seemed to really, give them special attention.
Who was the guess you speak of?
The Baroness would search all over the world for priests and scholars, or even wizards and witches, and invite them to stay at the castle, all expenses paid.
Let me guess. She slipped them a Mickey, and instead of the spa, they ended up down here.
Right. Then she would ask me to take down everything I heard for future reference. When she was done, some went into the pit, and a few she took somewhere else. Maybe another dungeon somewhere. I don't know. As you can imagine, I don't get around much.
What does being an Iron Maiden pay?
Pay? Oh, no. I have to do this. I'm not sure why. Torturing people does seem horrible and just downright unfriendly and all, but we all have to follow the paths our creators have laid down for us. My path in this life is to slowly squeeze the life out of people and record their thoughts on the matter. Simple, true, but still rewarding. Settle down, our mama isn't going to be happy.
Jó. Jó.
How come we have never had the pleasure of talking before?
Well, the Baroness and later Shrowdy always told me never to talk to strangers or any guests. But now that they're both gone, I just feel free to talk to you for some reason.
How are you able to talk?
Oh, for the longest time I was scrap metal from a wrecked ship, the SS Woebegone, out of Lake Superior. Then I was sold to Acme Toys, Tools, and Torture Devices in Port Varda. There I was forged and cast and shipped here. Then one Christmas Eve, the Baroness made a wish upon a bright star that I would come to life. And what do you know? A magical fairy came down and granted her wish, and that is how I came to life.
Are you sure that's the way it happened?
Pretty sure.
Jó. Na, egy
I
infót
better be
kell
going.
majd tőle
It's been
szereznünk.
very nice talking with you.
You too. Shh, hush. Bye-bye.
Mégpedig itt van lepel koporsója, amit meg kéne vizsgálnunk.
It's Shrowdy's coffin. I can't believe we sleep in the same room.
Separate coffins, at least. Sometimes you need to look on the bright side of things.
Így van. Na, nyisd, próbálj meg felnyitni ezt a koporsót. Nem megy.
It won't budge. The coffin has some kind of combination lock on the side of it.
No, látjátok, hogy Barbara rálát erre. Úgyhogy kérdezzük meg tőle, hogy mi a kód.
Do you happen to know the combination to Shrowdy's coffin?
No, I'm sorry. I don't know the whole combination, but I am pretty sure the first number is 0, though. Unfortunately, from my position, I can really only see the first number. Wish I could help more.
Na, van egy.
Oh, good idea. My grumbling stomach thinks you should go ask Ozzy, the fountain gargoyle. He might have had a better vantage point of the combination.
Jól mondja.
Oh, I will. Thank you.
I should warn you, he is a bit rusty in the head and is sometimes impossible to understand.
Well, I better be going. It's been very nice talking with you.
You too.
Oké. Na most... Itt lenne ő. De ugye jön a víz a szájából, de azért próbáljuk meg el a beszélgetni.
Hello, Mr. Fountain. How are you doing today?
I think he said, I'd love to chat with you, but it's hard to speak with a high-pressure jet of water emanating from my mouth.
I can imagine. I wonder if there's a way to turn it off somehow.
There aren't any valves to shut off the water that I can see. Maybe they're somewhere else.
És akkor itt jön az egyik kedvencem. A patkányokkal kell beszélgetnünk, hiszen ők elég sok helyre eljutnak a kastélyban.
Hello?
Hey, hello there yourself, dollface. How you doing today?
Hi there. Do you mind if I ask you some questions?
For a tall glass of water like you, I would be glad to. Shoot, hot stuff.
De a hang is tök vicces.
Who are you?
My name is Frank.
Frank?
Well, my friends call me Frankie.
Frankie.
I'm here with my
Not
associates,
you.
Sammy, Joey, and Dean. We've been living in this castle for quite some time. You might say we manage the neighborhood.
How you doing, Frankie?
Hey, look, yous guys, it's the Froadmeister. I told you about him. This crazy guy could do things with his calcar that would make your head spin. You still do that trick, eh, Frody?
Oh, no, Frankie. I've sort of stopped doing stuff like that. I'm laying off the vino now, staying clean, if you know what I mean.
Ah, forget about it. Yo, hey, sorry to hear about the thing with Rocco. You know, he's still looking for you. He and the Belfry boys are still pretty steamed up. You better make it right and soon. Capiche?
And what about you? Looks like you got yourself a full-on rat pack.
Don't be a wise guy. You trying to be some kind of comedian or something?
Nah, I really think of myself as more of a short, one-eyed song and dance man.
Please forgive him.
Forget about it.
You said you manage the neighborhood. Does that mean you know the castle fairly well?
Oh, yeah. My associates and I use the old plumbing running through the castle to get from room to room. We pretty much have the run of the place, with the exception of the kitchen.
How come I never met you before?
Well, your master Baron Shrowdy wasn't too fond of us, so we laid low until we heard from Edgar the Raven that Shrowdy got whacked. Did you order that hit?
What? Me? No! I didn't even know you could order a hit. Or I might have been tempted to order one sooner.
Well, I've heard you singing, too. It's nice, but a bit overwhelming and loud. You need to learn to control it better so you don't blow away your audience.
Gee, thanks. Opera tips from a rat.
An Italian rat?
Italian
You
rat.
Italians know anything. It's opera. You're good. Just need some coaching.
Nagyon jó.
You guys use the pipes, right? We might need some plumbing help.
Yeah, we know this castle's plumbing like the back of our claws.
Do you guys know how to turn off the fountain over there?
Well, we might be able to do that for you. For a price.
Always a price with these guys. Ever heard of altruism?
Yeah, my grandmother had that. Shaking got so bad we eventually had to hand feed her. This was just before that pie-whacker son of a... got her. So, what about it?
Oh, never mind. What do you want this time?
Well, nothing in particular. Just trade us something of value and we'll fix your pipes. No problem. I'll get Remy the Ratfink to do it for you if we can drag him away from that stupid cookbook he found.
Fine. We'll think of something.
Yeah, you do that. Anything else?
No, that is enough.
Hey, I can never get enough of talking to you, honey pie.
Na,
Do you know the
Okay.
combination to Shrowdy's coffin?
You know, we never did try to steal his combo. He never had anything we wanted to, borrow. But I bet Ozzy over at the water pool or Big Bad Barb over here saw something. Then why not ask them?
Okay, I will. Thanks.
Hey, anything
So,
for you, Dollface. You got any more questions for Papa Frankie over here?
Papa Frankie. Nagyon jó.
Bob over there mentioned something about a magic book the Baroness was interested in. Are you familiar with that?
How could we not be? It's all the Baroness ever screamed about while she was torturing the poor bastard she brought down here.
You mind telling me about it?
Well, that depends. That's where my memory enters what you call a gray area.
How gray?
Navy blue. But it might get a little more pink if you do us a solid.
What is it you want us to do so that you'll tell us about the book?
We need you to hit somebody for us, and it needs to be a real message job. Pie-Wacket, the Baroness's cat, lives near the kitchen. You take her out, and maybe we can do some business.
You want me to kill a defenseless little kitty?
Defenseless, my... She's 20 pounds of pure feline killing machine. She's too much for any of my capos to handle. We even brought in a specialist from Sicily. After Pie-Wacket was finished with him, all that was left was a single foot.
I guess this Pie-Wacket likes Italian.
You take care of this little problem for us and bring a collar as proof the deed was done. We'll tell you what you need to know to get to the Book of Shrouds. I will tell you this much. To find the Book of Shrouds, you're going to have to gain access to the Baroness's secret laboratory, which is only accessible through the library. Now that's all I'm gonna tell you until you bring me the cat's collar.
All right, fine. Kill a defenseless little kitten and bring back the collar as proof.
Yeah, that's it. You have any more questions for me, sweet cheeks?
Igazából elfogyott, tehát igazából itt 2 feladatot is kaptunk. De ugye nekünk először vele kell beszélni, és a gyümölcsöket és a diót
Hey,
odahagyjuk.
hey, fellas, look who's back. That tall drink of water and a Froadmeister. Now what can we do for you?
We have these mixed nuts and dried fruit snacks for you. You think you might want these in exchange for helping us out?
Fruits and nuts, huh? Well, all right. Toss them here.
Here you are. Soon as you are done eating, will you please stop the water from coming out over there?
Hey, these are delicious. Hey, Dino, go kill the water on the fountain. Dean, baby, you okay? Uh-oh, I think he's stuck.
Look, Mona, the water in the fountain stopped.
Oh, well, I guess you two won't ever get the chance to hear him sing Bats Amore. Pity, it was pretty good. Anyway, glad we could be of service, and thanks for the nuts and fruits. Ciao!
Oké. Nos. Ez elállt. De mielőtt beszélünk vele, lezúzzunk ide. Igen, itt egy kicsit meghűl itt a játék. De az a mázlink, hogy itt ugye ezt be tudjuk hozni. Hogy mire tudunk rá kattintani, itt egy kicsit a textúrák nem túl jól működnek, de itt van egy fákja.
It's a burning torch.
Nos, amire itt nekünk figyelni kell, az az, hogy próbáljuk meg felnyitni ezt a csapóajtót. Nem fog sikerülni. És ugye ott megvizsgáltuk a...
Stuck. The hinges appear to be rusted shut. I won't be able to open this up until the hinges are working.
És itt jegyezzük meg, hogy itt van egy üres fákja.
This might come in handy, but I'm not carrying it around. I'll keep it in mind.
Jó, most, hogy ezt megjegyeztük, hogy ez itt van. Itt vannak a zsanérok, ami nélkül nem nyílik ki. És hogy nyilván egy kis trükkhöz kell folyamodnunk, mégpedig itt a testtápolóval bekenjük az egyik zsanért.
That loosened one of them up, but I had to use all the lotion in the bottle. Now it's empty.
No, semmi gond, mert elindulunk föl. És ugye van még egy zsanér, amit meg kell egy kicsit ütykölnünk. Amihez pedig ide jövünk, és a maradék diót betesszük ide a diótörő eszközbe.
Let's crush Frederick's fruits and nuts.
Hold on, what are you doing? Mona, please, wait!
Relax, Frederick. They are just the fruits and nuts from your cage.
Oof. On a somewhat related note, I'll let you know when my heart restarts.
És így, jaj, bocs, misclick. És az így kapott ilyen növényi olajat. Bele tudjuk tenni az
I don't
üres...
want to smell like a French, house of...
az üres dobozba. Ami itt van. Ez kell a másik zsanérhoz. És hogyha ez megvan...
This bottle is empty. I can fill it up with this dripping oil.
Szuper! Most már ezt ki tudjuk nyitni, és akkor most tudunk vele beszélni.
Bonsoir. Who are you?
My name is Ozzy. I'm a fountain. Yeah, fountain, and I think I'm a... Well, wait, what was the question?
Seems like maybe this guy's been drinking something else besides water.
What do you do down here?
Well, I sit around and watch things, you know. You know, there are people that come in and out of here, and sometimes I see things, and I like to write songs, but what's my name again?
Kicsit már dilettáns az öreg.
You said you see things around here? What kind of things?
Usually, it's blokes getting tortured, but aside from that, there's usually a couple of people who come down here just before sunrise, and then they climb into them funny-looking beds. but one is a short, pasty-faced dude with a bad temperament. The other one, she's a tall, good-looking broad. You know, she looks a lot like you, actually.
That's because it is me. My name is Mona. That short, pasty-faced dude you mentioned is keeping me locked in this castle against my will.
That's not right. Is there anything I can do to help?
You said you see Shrowdy. When he goes to bed, does he do anything unusual?
Well, it seems like he's always fumbling about with that weird clock on the side of his bed.
Weird clock?
Well, yeah. I see him dialing in a couple of numbers. I assumed it might be a reminder he set for himself to take his meds on account of him being nuts and all, right? But I have some experience with medication myself. Or should I say, medicating myself.
Ozzy, would you mind telling us the numbers he uses?
Oh, yeah, right, sure. Yeah, well, I think there are 3 numbers, but I only know 2 of them. And the numbers are 3 and 7, and I know that 7 is the final number.
Megvan a kombináció. Egy nappal a
Thank you,
születésem
Ozzy.
előtt.
You've been
Után.
very helpful.
Én március 6-án születtem. Na.
all
Igazából
I need to
egyelőre ennyi, amire szükségünk van, és akkor most kinyitjuk a koporsót.
You did it, Mona! The coffin is opening!
Hát sok tudsz nem lesz benne.
Knowing what a little pervert Shrowdy is, I'm not sure I want to know what's under his pillow.
Don, it's only the newspaper. You kinda got my hopes up there for a minute.
Ezt az újságot el kell vennünk.
I'm gonna grab this. It might come in handy.
Úgy bizony. Több érdekesség itt nincs számunkra, úgyhogy megyünk vissza a hídhoz. Mert most a vízköpővel kell egy kicsit egyezkedni. És ugye megtaláltuk azt a mészt, amivel...
I bet I could provoke the gargoyle that has the key by smashing them all with that mace.
Hey, that's not half bad. And it will be extremely fun. Let's do it.
Látjátok?
Yeesh. Looks like our favorite lake monster has a serious case of acid reflux disease.
Whatever that is, it sounds painful.
Inky needs to stop eating so much Italian.
Oh, like lasagna or pizza?
No, Italians. Like the boat full of Venetian tourists that he sank yesterday.
No, most hogy kiderült melyik vízköpő
Please,
kell
I
nekünk.
feel as though we
Beszélgetünk
started off
vele,
on the
ugye?
wrong foot. Or in your case, perhaps the wrong claw. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mona de Lafitte.
Charmed, I'm sure. I don't usually associate with common folk such as yourself. As you appear to be a lady, I would consider kissing your hand, but based on the smell of you, I must
Mondja egy
conclude
vízköpő.
that you are clearly a member of the unwashed masses.
You certainly are an unpleasant creature.
You would be unpleasant too if you endured what I have.
Like what? Tell me your story.
Oh, very well. Many years ago, the Baroness von Kiefer created me in her workshop. Apparently, the Baron's death left the castle a bit on the lonely side. After my creation, I was allowed to reside in the library. The Baroness and I would spend hours talking, and in my free time I was given full access to the von Kiefer library. During the day I would spend hours upon hours educating myself and feasting upon literary delicacies such as Shakespeare, Chaucer, and Milton. A most enjoyable experience, I assure you.
Why are you so angry?
Do you really want to hear my story?
If you tell me yours, I'll tell you mine.
Oh, very well. Many years ago, the Baroness von Kiefer created me in her workshop. Apparently, the Baron's death left the castle a bit on the lonely side. After my creation, I was allowed to reside in the library. The Baroness and I would spend hours talking, and in my free time I was given full access to the von Kiefer library. During the day I would spend hours upon hours educating myself and feasting upon literary delicacies such as Shakespeare, Chaucer, and Milton. A most enjoyable experience, I assure you.
I'm curious. How did you end up on this bridge?
The Baroness decided she wanted to have a child.
A child? Who was the father? You?
No. I assure you no child of mine would turn out like Shrowdy. And if it did, I would have thrown him into the lake.
That would seriously impact your chances of getting one of those world's greatest dad coffee mugs.
No, truth be told, I don't know who Shrowdy's father is. All I know is that the Baroness disappeared into her workshop. There were some strange sounds, then the crying of a child. I can't imagine what went on down there. Your guess is as good as mine on the origin of that hellion.
Stop right there. I don't want to know.
Oh, don't be absurd.
Good. I didn't want that image in my head. The Baroness of this castle?
Yes. Before Shrowdy ruled here, the Baroness Lilith von Kiefer was in charge.
So then you and she...
Oh, don't be absurd.
You don't seem to like Shrowdy.
Oh, God, no. Not at all. After he was born, my days of living quietly in the library were over. He thought I was his play toy and pestered me constantly. Finally, one day after he attempted to dress me up in one of the Baroness's nightgowns, I yelled at him and told him to never touch me again. He ran off crying to the Baroness, and that's all it took. I've been on this bridge ever since.
If you hated Shrowdy so much, why didn't you leave after the Baroness disappeared?
Well, you of all people should know. Like you, I'm magically bound to this castle. I can't just simply fly away. As punishment for yelling at her son, I'm doomed to be stuck out in the cold, forever holding this key in my mouth.
If you hate Shrowdy so much, why not just give us the key?
Let me take your suggestion under advisement. I think not.
You are such a jerk!
Well then, I guess that's why I'm not going to give you the key. Because I'm just a jerk. Now run along, you two, back to your tower. Get comfortable, because without this key, there's no way you're getting through that door. Oh, did I mention the door and the key were enchanted? So, as you can see, there's no way you're getting through that door, and no way I'm giving you this key.
Name your price for the key. Any price.
I might have something. Get rid of the
Ugye volt
Edgar
fölötte
for
egy
me,
hely, amit a legelején
and then we can
megnéztünk.
talk about giving you the key.
No way! Edgar's cool! Why
És
don't
hát
you
neki
like
az a
him?
baj,
He
hogy
is a
Edgar,
bird.
ahogy elvégzi a
He sits
dolgát,
above me. I am a statue. You figure it out. Let's just say he has bad aim.
Or good aim, from my point of view.
It's disgusting. Just like you. get rid of him and I may think about giving you the key. Till then, leave me alone so I may think my thoughts.
Oh, so that's what you snooty types call picking your nose and scratching your backside. I always wondered.
Enough! Rufus, where is this Edgar Raven you speak of?
Haven't you been listening? He sits above me in a raven roost at the top of the tower. Now please return to the great unwashed masses from whence you came.
May I please have the key to the rest of the castle?
Not going to happen, I'm afraid. I take my job very seriously, unlike you.
I don't have a job. What job are you talking about?
Looking pretty, smelling nice, not speaking till spoken to. I wouldn't expect a raise if I were you.
Hey, anyone ever teach you it isn't polite to speak ill of the dead, you rotten son of...
Ixnay on the Ottenlay. We still need to get the key, remember? Is there anything we could do to help persuade you to give us the door key? I think it is nigh time we go.
Funny, I had that exact thought.
És most föl kell mennünk arra a helyre, ahol először voltunk, mert már ott van Edgar, hát éppen Pos.
Edgar's up, and he's sober.
Sober? Are you sure? Not from where I'm standing.
Először is ezt ide tesszük, mert erre majd mindjárt szükségünk lesz.
Wait, Mona! Rufus isn't under the statue. If you drop it on him, it'll miss and hit the stone wall next to him.
Így van, úgyhogy
You're
egyelőre...
right, Frederick. We better find a way to get the key from him.
Tudjátok, mire van innen szükségünk? Erre a ruhacsipeszre.
Edgar, can I have one of those clothespins?
Whoa, no can do, lady. I'd love to loan you one, but I am way behind in my laundry. My clothes are smelling so bad they're even offending me, and that's saying something.
It is. It really is.
So I'm going to have to use my line, washer, and clothespins until I'm done.
Adjuk neki át ezt az újságot.
Whoa! Don't be giving stuff away for free. What are we gonna get in return?
Akkor beszélgetünk előbb vele.
Excuse me, Mr. Raven? Might I have a quick word with you?
Yeah, sure.
My name is Mona. What's yours?
The name's Edgar. Hey, I've seen you before. You're that gal the short guy keeps locked up in the tower, aren't you?
Yes. My full name is Mona de Lafitte. Pleased to make your acquaintance. And yes, I am sad to say that for the past year, Shrowdy has kept me locked up in this castle. But now I finally have a chance at freedom. Earlier tonight, Shrowdy was killed. We heard his screams from across the lake.
Dead, huh? Well, it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. So now the castle is yours. Don't worry about me staying here. I'm building a permanent nest in Gosford Falls near where my girl lives. But until I make a good nest, collect my fortune, she won't marry me. So this is my bachelor pad till then.
I can't get through the door that's right below you. Rufus, one of the gargoyles, has the key, but he won't give it to us.
Well, I'd like to help you, but I don't know too much about those gargoyles. All I know is that every time I do my business, I hear one of them yelling up at me from below.
Oh!
Well, I'm a bird. I do bird stuff. But they haven't had much to complain about lately. I'm a bit backed up, if you know what I mean.
Maybe.
Yeah, the carrion pickings are always pretty slim in the winter. But come spring, it'll be a veritable feast of dried out carrion. That'll get the old pipes flowing.
Good to know, I guess. Do you know of another way into this part of the castle?
Nah, this place is sealed up tighter than... Well, it's sealed up tight. Just before you got here, that short fellow went around installing bars and locks and boarded up almost every window and door to this part of the castle. I guess Shrowdy didn't want someone, probably you, to get in for some reason.
How do you like living in Castle Varg?
It's all right. I can do what I want, hang out with my buds, party, drink. No one bothers me. But I feel out of touch sometimes way out here. When I was in the city, I was in the know. Could follow my favorite sports team, hear the latest gossip. Sometimes it's just too isolated around here. You know what I mean?
I do. You just need to feel more connected to the world, more informed. I do too. As soon as I'm back in Paris, things will be back to normal.
Great. Good luck with that.
That is all I need to know.
Whoa! Don't be giving stuff away for free. What?
Edda, can I have one of those clothespins?
No can do, lady.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Azt nézem, hogy mindent beszéltünk-e.
That is all I need to know.
Akkor jön egy kis csel, visszamegyünk oda, ahol tudjátok meg, ami miatt a olajokat megcsináltuk. Ide, amit így hibásan volt be nekünk a játék, arra a területre. Ide. És akkor most már be tudjuk olajozni a másik zsanért, hogy ez kinyíljon ez a cucc.
That did it. Both hinges are now loose.
Akkor ezt most felnyitjuk.
That did it. The pit is now open.
Man, that smells horrible.
Ugh. It's some kind of pit. I can't see what's down there because it's so dark.
You may not be able to see it, but you can certainly smell it. Whatever's down there smells worse than the skid marks in Shrowdy's underwear.
How do you know that? Ugh, never mind. I don't need to know.
Azt mondta ugye, hogy sötét van, nem?
Yes, if I need to light the torch, that would do it.
All we need now is a few hundred close friends with pitchforks and sticks, and we'll be ready to storm the castle of the local mad scientist.
Ugh, that is such an unimaginative cliché.
Oké. És ezt lehajítjuk ide, hogy lássuk, mi van lenn.
Oh my! Frederick! It looks like a pile of rotting bodies. How revolting!
It looks like there are a couple of fresh ones down there. They still got some meat on them.
Why on God's good green earth did the Baroness dump bodies down here?
Now we know why it stinks so bad. I had heard rumors about the fate of the Baroness's numerous guests after they came here. But man, she was one messed up witch. P.U. That smells so bad, I don't think I can even go near it. The only way I'd ever go down there is if the smell was somehow removed. It is that bad. But I have no problem with carrion. In fact, carrion jerky makes the best jerky.
Nos. És tudjátok, ezért akartam elszedni a ruhacsipeszt Edgártól. Mert nekünk most arra nagyon nagy szükségünk lesz. És ugye hát... ide visszajövünk. És így felmegyünk Edgárhoz. Beszéljünk akkor vele, hát
Excuse me, Mr. Waven?
feldobja
Might I
azt,
have a
amire
quick word with you?
Yeah, sure.
That is all I need to know.
Menjünk le beszélgesni a Lord. Hát, ha itt kihagytunk egy pár beszédet.
Do you?
No, because he's always taking me for...
That joke is old enough to...
What is your name? Kid Cookie?
I see. So
Exactly.
yes, unlike
You all extremely lucky I am bound to this bridge.
your jokes are punishment enough.
Itt kihagytuk ezt a pár beszédet. Bár nem tudom, hogy ez a madárnál miért fontos.
Excuse?
Yes.
I can't get through.
Well, I'd...
Oh.
Well, I'm a... Yeah, the camera...
Good to know, I guess. I can't get through the...
Well, I'd like to help.
Oh.
Well, I'm a bird. I do... Yeah, the carrion pickings are always pretty slim in the winter. But come spring, it'll be a veritable...
Good to know.
Mhm.
Do you know?
Nah.
Ugye azt el kellett, hogy mondja, hogy...
That is... I don't think that wants to Here you go. It's the latest edition of the Draxsylvania Times Picayune. Ignore the bloodstains. I think it's yesterday's edition.
Hey, thanks. Now I can find out how the All Blacks are doing. I really appreciate it.
As a reward, can we borrow your
Na
clothespin
most
for a
adja ide
while?
ezt a ruhacsipeszt.
Yeah.
És ezzel le tudjuk küldeni a kis denevérünket, hogy hozzon fel nekünk valamit onnan lentről, ugye? Amit odaadunk Edgárnak, és ő elintézi a dolgát, és így a vízköpő egyet arrébb ugrik. Látjátok? És akkor ezt a kis csipeszt rátesszük Flodrikra.
Gee, thanks, Mona.
Így szépen, és akkor őt már így le tudjuk küldeni ide az aknába, ugye? És hoz
It's
nekünk
pretty nasty
valamit.
down here, Mona. This place has more paper boys than a newspaper delivery convention, and more wizard types than a Scottish school for witchcraft and wizardry. This one was a kid with glasses. One of the bodies has legs that were pretty muscular. There's definitely some high fiber flesh residue left on the thigh bones. I could pull off a chunk if we need it.
Oké. És akkor
Hey,
most
Mona,
kaptunk...
will you do me a favor?
But of course, Frederick. What do you want?
Don't ask me for any more favors.
És akkor most visszamegyünk Edgarhoz. Akinek ezt a kis finom falatot átpasszoljuk. Na.
Frederick, use the clothespin on your nose again.
Yeah, I know.
You'll have to excuse me. I've got some business to attend to. Like I said, a bird's gotta do what a bird has gotta do.
What the?
Most már jó pontban áll.
Hey, watch it, you smelly miscreant. If I didn't have to guard this door, I'd come up there and give you the thrashing of a lifetime.
Blow it out your pie hole, Rufus, or I'll take better aim next time.
Nos, srácok, ezzel a trükkel most már meg tudtuk szerezni, vagyis arrébb tudtuk tenni a gargolyt, és akkor meg tudjuk szerezni a kulcsot, ami nyitja az ajtót a csónakházhoz. Telibe. Hát ez szkór, srácok. Úgyhogy most szépen odaadja nekünk azt a kulcsot.
You don't have any shoulders.
I find your humor as tasteless as that ridiculously gaudy black gown you're wearing.
Speaking of taste, how's about we position you directly under that raven's roost over there? I understand that Edgar is fixing roadkill tacos this evening. Tomorrow morning should be quite disgusting.
You wouldn't dare. How could you be so cruel?
Well, I guess I'm just a jerk. Frederick, help me move Mr. Soon-to-be water closet over to the ledge.
Okay, okay. Take your damned key.
Juhú, megvan a csónakház kulcsa. És nézzétek, hogyha föl akarjuk venni.
Down, Rufus, down! If I get anywhere near him, I think he'll bite my hand off.
Na, megvan a kulcs, srácok.
Okay, let's see if this key will finally do the trick. Hooray!
Yay!
A boat is still here, Frederick! Finally, we have a way to escape this damnable castle!
Not so fast, Toots. Looks like we got ourselves a small problem. Unless you happen to have a couple of oars hidden in that dress of yours, we're not going anywhere. It's kind of hard to paddle a boat without the actual paddles.
Feast in Shen! Can't anything be easy around here?
Without those oars, it's gonna be impossible to make it across the lake. The current is way too strong. And then there's Inky. Let me think.
És itt jön a fő problémánk.
Mona? Remember when I said we had a small problem?
Yes, Frederick?
Well, I think it just got bigger.
What the hell is that?
You mean, who the hell am I? And hell is right, for it is I, Shrowdy. I am back.
I didn't think it was possible to
Return from the dead as an all-powerful shadow spirit?
to get even uglier than you were. That is amazing.
Mock me all you want, little rodent, because in my moment of triumph I care not what you think. You, on the other hand, my dear, I care deeply about. My brilliant dark jewel. Not even my death can keep us apart.
How did you manage this? You aren't that clever.
You can thank the magical arcane tome my mother used to create me. She told me I was the living manifestation of black magic itself. And so, although my vampire body has perished, my dark spirit shall live on forever.
Aha! I knew you couldn't have done this on your own.
Regardless, you and I shall never be separated again. I will be with you for all of eternity, my sweet.
Oh, it hurts! It hurts!
Yes, my dear. Although I am no longer susceptible to the vulnerabilities all vampires suffer, you, on the other hand, are. So, as long as I maintain the sign of the cross near this boat, you will never be able to escape this island.
Hey, Mona. Unfortunately, stupid Doc and Cloudy over there might be right. I'm not strong enough to pull those oars out of his hands, and you can't get close enough. We're gonna have to find somebody, or something else to do it for us.
Hát, igen, megpróbáltatásaink folytatódnak. Viszont így a kastélyban új helyek nyílnak meg számunkra, és emlékeztek, hogy a patkányoknak volt egy kérése, úgyhogy az egy másik kérése is a macskával kapcsolatban, úgyhogy ezt most fogjuk tudni intézni. Viszont innen el kell vennünk pár dolgot.
This looks like something I might be able to use eventually. I don't think I'll need the cup, but the straw might be useful.
És a késre
I
van
better take
szükség.
this knife. I think I might need it.
És így be tudunk jutni már a konyhába. Ja, nem itt van a konyha. Nos, és hogyha innen elvesszük
I might need this.
a macska kaját, és használjuk a konzervnyitón,
Let's see if this thing's working.
ugye milyen jó?
Oh my god! It smells like a toddler had an accident, then wrapped it in moldy Limburger cheese and stuffed it in the armpit of a corpse that's been rotting in the sun all day.
Na, és így megjelenik a macska,
Frederick, look, it's a cat.
de hát ez így nem ízlik szegény
He went back into
cicának.
hiding. Apparently he agrees with your assessment of the food.
Yeah, I guess it just doesn't want to spend the next 72 hours in the bathroom.
De hogyha ezt levesszük, itt megjelenik egy másik kaja is, amit fel tudunk venni.
I might need this.
És akkor ezt is kinyitjuk.
Let's try this food.
Cedric! He likes it!
Beszélgessünk a macskával is. Oké, akkor most kotyvasztunk egy kicsit. Nem is keveset, mert ugye meg kell csinálnunk a gólembe főzetet. Amihez pár alkotó elemünk már megvan, de az még nem éppen elég. És ehhez vissza kell mennünk a laborba, de diétás cseresznyét egy kicsit fel kell turbózni.
This should make the cherry soda undiet.
Sweet!
Yes, it should be sweeter.
No, I meant sweet as in...
Jó. És akkor most vissza le. Ezeket ugye itt... na, gyere le, Mona. Megjegyezte nekünk. És most ennek az elkészítése jön.
That might be a...
Igen, csak így. Na, itt ez a szívecskés. A szívecskésbe töltünk egy ilyen szmötyit. Utána...
Already done.
Ebbe is. Sorrend itt mindegy. Csak ugye ezeket itt fel kell töltögetnünk. Oké. Ezek után beleöntjük ezt és ezt.
Look, the liquid in the hot beaker turned purple.
Erre van szükségünk. Majd erre. Ez az.
The liquid in the diamond beaker turned bright orange.
Ez így szuper. Majd a sárga főüdítőből és ebből.
Interesting. The liquid in the clover beaker turned bright green.
Oké. És akkor átsétálunk ide. Most ugye össze kéne öntögetnünk a lötyiket. Így. Így. És így. Hello? Igen.
It worked! It worked! Now what?
Mona, wait. Here's the plan. As you turn up the gas, we're gonna leap into the air. That way, in the unfortunate event of an explosion, its force will carry us safely away instead of incinerating us at ground zero. Explosions are so exciting. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Dang, that's one lame flame.
Ezt nem itt fogjuk összemesterkedni. De még mielőtt lemegyünk a konyhába, visszajövünk ide. És teszünk bele ilyen kis trutymót. Megegyeztem? Jó. Oké. És akkor most irány a konyha. Itt van. Igen. A kis főzetünk már itt rotyog. Ezt ide rá kell tenni. És most bedurrantjuk itt a dolgokat.
Wow! I don't know what's in that stuff, but it's got quite a kick.
Kind of reminds me of the bat shine my Uncle Jesse used to make. I remember this one time. I brought a jar.
This sounds like an incredibly
Jó.
Look, Fodrick! It's boiling! It has turned bright red! It worked!
Szuper. Visszamegyünk. Idáig. És kell nekünk ugye a csont. Hello. Ide. És egy kis csáhez kell folyamodni ismét.
These two items won't combine together. Let's try the magic acid we made on those columns. That did it! The walkway is down now.
Azért ügyködtünk ennyit.
Let's just get what we need and get out of here. Go!
Back? Stay back, I say. I don't wish to harm you, but I'll do so if you leave me no choice.
Jó.
What now? Can't anything ever be easy?
Gondolhatjátok, hogy egy kalandjátékban lesz.
Hello, may I talk to you?
My name is Shannon O'Doherty. I've come from Ireland to search far and wide for
De
my
tényleg
one
párszor
true
volt.
love.
How did you end up in Draxsylvania of all places?
I did some research into local demographics. There appeared to be a discrepancy in regards to the number of men versus the number of women in the greater Draxsylvanian area. Apparently, many of the women have died over recent years due to an unusual outbreak of anemia. Interestingly enough, this same affliction seems to have taken its toll on the local paperboy population. I figured with so many men available, I was bound to find my one true love.
Were you able to find a man?
Indeed I was. Not long after I arrived here with my tour group, I received a letter at my hotel. It was addressed to me from Burgermeister Willem Vinton, Mayor of Gosford Falls. He said he was interested in meeting me after catching a glimpse of my fiery red hair.
Did you ever get to meet this Burgermeister, William Vinton?
Yes, but only briefly. He came to my hotel saying he wanted to meet me. As the mayor of Gosford Falls, he always enjoyed spending time with young ladies new to the area. I believe he took a liking to me, for he invited me to come up to his room so we could discuss Draxsylvanian history.
Sounds like this Burgermeister was looking to get to know a wee bit of the Irish.
How did you end up in this castle?
A woman came to speak with our tour group, saying that she was the Baroness von Kiefer. She asked me how old I was and how it came to be that I was in Draxsylvania. After I told her about myself, she offered me a job working at her castle. Since I knew that I had found my true love in Willem, I decided to stay in Draxsylvania and took her up on her offer. The first night in the castle, the Baroness brought me a warm cup of tea. After taking a drink, I grew very tired, and the next thing I remember is waking up here.
Elkábították.
Why don't you leave here?
I surely want to, but until my bones can be buried in a consecrated grave, I must guard them till the end of time.
Bummer. All of your bones, you say, or most of them?
Good question. I'll have to ask.
Ask whom?
Another good question. My, you're just full of them. Why do you ask, anyway?
Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Would it be alright if we borrowed one of those bones there?
I can't let you do that. I'm saving them for my burial in consecrated ground. I feel the need to stay here until that happens.
Do you guard your bones all the time?
I must stand vigil through this endless night. My true love, Willem, rescues me at dawn. He'll bury my bones and hold me in his arms forever. Oh, how I long for the morning.
Uh-huh.
Well, thank you for our little chat.
'Twas me pleasure.
Mona, it's clear that there's no way we're gonna get those bones while she's still guarding them. And she's apparently gonna be guarding them until the sun comes up.
But that will be too late. I can't wait until the sun rises.
Then I guess we're in deep guano.
No virgin ghost is going to stop me.
Mona, I like your confidence.
Hát... akkor ismét Chellhez kell folyamodnunk. Ugyebár... át kell mennünk egy olyan helyre, ahol eddig még itt nem jártam. A másik épületben. Szegénytőt még szivatni fogjuk. Erre nézzétek!
It's a note pinned to the control panel.
Let me save you crow's feet and read that for you. It says, Baron Shrowdy, I fixed the control panel for the theater flats. I had to, find something about, cross-wired to some power source? We'll fix it next time, I think. Signed RM. Man, this guy must be a doctor. I can barely read this note.
Jó. Próbáljuk meg meghúzni a kart. De nem megy.
The levers appear to be jammed. Something is blocking their movement. Look at that mess! Frederick, is this your doing?
Well, yeah. I saw some strange guy in a lab coat installing this thing for Shrowdy a while back. That's why I was messing around with it.
A szívószálat odaadjuk
Frederick,
Fredericknek.
here's a chance to put that mouth of yours to good use. It looks like the levels are going to work now.
És akkor... Aha, ez az. Semmi. Se sok. Nem. Ugye ott ki kell raknunk a nap felkeltét. Ami nem ez a kép. Na, ez most biztos jó. Jó. Aha. Ez az! Ez az. Megvan a napfelkeltés képünk. Most átverjük szegény szellemet.
I can't reach them. I prefer to walk.
És a késsel kivágjuk a hátteret. Hát most...
Maybe we can use this image someplace. I'll just cut them out in case. I might need them, although I can't carry them around, but I'll keep them in mind.
És ezt megmutatjuk a szellemcsajnak, hogy...
I don't want to touch that.
Mi van?
Line? There's nothing off stage. It's absolutely, completely empty. There's no reason whatsoever to go back there.
But maybe we should...
Trust me once, Fight. I don't want to... knows nothing of stay.
But maybe we...
Trust me.
Akkor visszamegyünk a szellemcsajhoz. Jaj. Azt hiszem, hogy be kell majd bugyolálnunk. Mert kell egy férfi arca, ugye? Meg nekem kéne az egér. Jó. Egyeket már hozzá tudjuk venni? Nem. Na, go! Ide fel. És most odaadjuk a
I'm pretty
bizonyítékot.
sure theater flats won't work with that. I'm pretty sure.
Na jó, tényleg. Ha nem, így.
Fodrick, would you go get those theater flats we cut out?
Sure, if you tell me where...
Fodrick, fly over and hangs a sun backdrop outside of the window. Maybe we can trick Shannon into thinking the sun has risen.
Okay, I'll get right...
So, how is it being a ghost?
Boring as heck.
Boring as heck, huh? Sorry to hear that. What about the heat from this demonic goo?
Tolerable. As you can imagine, I don't feel much as a ghost.
No, I would think not.
And being a vamp...
Well, there is some...
Really? You look...
Yes.
Interesting.
Hurry up!
What?
Oh, nothing. Just wondering where my... Oh, thank God.
Igen, ez hosszú rész amúgy így kivárni, azért skippelgettem.
Phew! Done.
What took you so long?
I had to get some nails and jam them into the crack outside. And lady, those things aren't exactly light.
Shh!
What is this? Has the sun risen already? I can see it, but something isn't quite right. It seems like it's morning, but somehow I'm not convinced.
És felvettünk lepel
I think she
dobozából
almost believes that it's dawn.
egy ilyen kis cuccot. Egy ilyet.
It's an animal noise toy from Shrowdy's toy chest.
Lepeltől megszereztünk egy tárgyat, ezt, ami ilyen állathangokat ad ki. És hogyha ezt beállítjuk
It's an
kakasra,
animal noise toy from Shrowdy's toy chest.
így ide állítjuk, és ezt odaadjuk Fordricknak,
Fodrick, will you play this toy for me later?
Sure, just tell me when.
Igen. Akkor onnan a kakas hangok
Fodrick,
fognak jönni.
take that animal wheel that I set to rooster and fly outside by the window and play that sound. That might convince her it really is morning.
Good idea. I'll give it a shot.
Iratkozzatok fel a csatornámra. Joy from PP. Legjobb.
The sun has risen and the rooster crows. Morning has come and with it my salvation. Willem comes for me. I can rest now as I wait for you, my love. My vigil has come to an end.
Szegény.
Willem!
Jól
I did it,
átvertük
Mona.
Csungrit.
She's gone.
Megvan a csont.
I can grab one of these now.
Juhu. Cok.
I don't want to fly into that. Wait, you know what? I do.
Great!
Ó, baszki. Jó, mindegy.
Now, why didn't we open that trapdoor before?
Certainly! If we just... the key! The rats! Rufus! Ugh.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Ó, baszki. Na jó, mindegy. Elhagyjuk ezt a szobát, mert ebből a csontból port kell csinálni, ugye? Ő pedig ezzel a sodrófával érhető el ez a kívánt állag.
Oh, that sound is hideous!
Look on the bright side, Mona. At least she's already dead.
This will be useful. I'll take it.
Nos, szuper. Megvan a porunk. Ezt bele tudjuk tenni a parfümbe.
Excellent! These two items won't combine together.
És most minden igaz. Ide tudjuk hozatni a fejet. Szegény gargolyt, mondta, hogy még itt tépjük egy kicsit az életét. Oké.
It might not be a perfect fit, but it's the only head we've got.
How perfectly dreadful. This body has no sense of fashion.
Stop whining! One more word out of you and you'll be spending the next 20 years of your miserable existence in the bottom of that privy at the closest Spanish restaurant I can find.
És akkor nem marad más, mint a maradék összetevőket beletenni a lötyibe.
Well done! Good!
Így van.
We've got our potion of golem creation ready for spraying. Now all we need is a stone body.
Na, az is megvan, úgyhogy let's go!
Let's see if this will work.
It better after all the crap we went through.
Ooh, pretty!
Yeah, but I hate purple. I'm more partial to pink.
Oh, this is just great. Now I'm fat.
Yippee, it worked!
to the boathouse. There you will see the ghost of Shrowdy holding the oars for the last boat. I want you to get those oars from Shrowdy using any means necessary.
Well, apparently I have to do whatever you say, so all right. I work for a witch, now I'm taking orders from a bee.
I heard that.
You were supposed to.
Hey, what the roof is?
Look, just give me the oars. What violence?
Fortunately, I like violence.
Rufus Gollum, rah, rah, rah! Go, Rufus!
Mindenki ott segít, ahol tud, srácok.
Another boat! He got the boat.
You can keep the oars now for all the good they will do you.
Hát, nem állunk jól, srácok.